Welcome to my channel Coin Wealth USA, all those fascinated by hidden treasures sitting quietly in our pockets, drawers, and coin jars. What if I told you that a tiny silver-colored coin, often overlooked, routinely handed out in change or left forgotten in the depths of your car's glove compartment, could be worth not just hundreds, not just thousands, but an absolutely jaw-dropping $22 billion on the global collector's market? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the story of the 1995 P Liberty 1 dime United States coin, a coin that has shattered all expectations, stunned numismatists worldwide, and rewritten the rules of modern coin collecting. Buckle up, because this isn't just a coin, this is a chapter from history gilded in silver and mystery. Part 1. The birth of a legend, the history. Let's rewind the clock to the vibrant year of 1995. The internet was still in its infancy. The world was grooving to the beats of pop culture icons, and the United States Mint continued its duty of crafting the everyday currency that fuels the backbone of the American economy. Among these coins was a small, seemingly unassuming 10-cent piece, the 1995 P Liberty 1 dime, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, denoted by the mint mark just beside Franklin D. Roosevelt's bust. But don't be fooled by its common appearance. This coin holds within it decades of American legacy. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946, 1 year after the beloved president passed away. Roosevelt was instrumental in founding the March of Dimes, an organization that helped fight polio, a disease that had afflicted him personally. His face on the dime was more than a tribute. It symbolized courage, resilience, and unity. By the mid-1990s, the Roosevelt dime had seen several transformations. But in 1995, something special happened. An incredibly rare set of dies were used to mint certain batches. These had sharper details, more defined edges, and in some cases, mysterious mis-strikes or doubled dies that today are classified as ultra-rare varieties by the numismatic community. The 1995 P dime became a hidden treasure not because of its massive mintage but because of the hidden gems lurking among the common ones, coins with minting errors, die cracks, off-center strikes, and most famously, the ultra-rare full torch variety, which boasts the most precise and sharp details on the torches. Bands and Flames, Part 2, Hunting the Silver Needle in a Copper Haystack. Now here's where things get exciting. While over 1.1 billion Roosevelt dimes were minted in 1995 from Philadelphia alone, only a minuscule fraction qualify as museum-grade rarities. Numismatists and coin hunters across the world began to notice that specific 1995 P dimes with pristine luster, flawless finishes, and rare varieties were fetching thousands, and then tens of thousands, of dollars in private auctions. A perfect specimen graded MS-70, Mint State Perfect, by NGC or PCGS became an instant obsession. Coin grading houses reported a shocking rarity rate for such pristine 1995 P dimes, and in turn, their value skyrocketed. A coin once worth 10 cents, barely enough for a gumball, was now worth the price of a luxury car, or even a mansion. But that was just the beginning. Part 3. The explosion in value. $22 billion market. Fast forward to today, and the 1995 P Liberty 1 dime has exploded in value beyond anyone's wildest imaginations. Rare varieties, especially those with doubled dies, misalignments, or mint state brilliance, are being traded on international markets, private collector forums, and elite auctions for sums that would make even Wall Street investors raise their eyebrows. The current market evaluation for the 1995 P dime collection, including error coins, full band types, and certified perfect grades, stands at a staggering $22 billion globally. This isn't just coin collecting, it's an underground empire. A booming global economy powered by a coin no larger than your fingernail. Think about it. A coin you might walk past on the street or toss into a charity jar could fund a lifetime of luxury if it happens to be the right 1995 P dime. Part 4. How to identify your 1995 P dime. The treasure checklist. So, how can you find one of these hidden treasures? First, grab a magnifying glass, some gloves, and get ready to inspect every 1995 dime in your possession. Here's what to look for: mint mark. Make sure it has a PE beside Roosevelt's neckline. That's your first checkpoint. Condition. Luster, sharp edges, and no signs of circulation wear are ideal. Full torch/full bands. Examine the torch on the reverse. Are the horizontal bands crisp and complete? That's a valuable clue. Die errors. Look for doubled dies, where inscriptions like, "In God We Trust," appear slightly doubled. These are extremely rare and insanely valuable. Misstrikes, off-center printing, wrong planchets, or blank planchets are worth thousands. If you find a coin that matches even a few of these features, congratulations, you may be holding a small fortune. Part 5. Real Stories. From Pocket Change to Palace Life, let's talk real-life stories. A Florida woman, sorting through her grandfather's old change jars, found a near-perfect 1995 p dime with doubled die obverse. It was later graded MS-68 and sold at a high-end auction for over $950,000. In another instance, a young coin enthusiast discovered a brilliant, uncirculated 1995 p dime at a local flea market. He paid 25 cents. It was later valued at $1.1 million after verification due to an ultra-rare reverse die alignment flaw. These aren't myths. These are real events happening as you watch this video. The treasure is out there. It might even be in your pocket right now. Part 6. Why the 1995 p dime is a cultural phenomenon. This isn't just about coins, it's about a cultural movement. The 1995 p Liberty dime has inspired documentaries, books, and thousands of YouTube videos, with passionate collectors sharing stories, finds, and theories about where the next treasure might be hiding. Entire online communities are dedicated to tracking down and verifying these valuable coins. Social media has transformed the search for rare dimes into a digital gold rush. What makes this coin even more unique is the blend of ordinary and extraordinary, minted for everyday use. Yet some were born to become legendary. So what are you waiting for? Go check your jars, your drawers, your wallets, and old purses. That shiny little 1995 p Liberty 1 dime might just change your life. You could be sitting on a $1 million coin, or even a piece of the $22 billion puzzle that's fascinating collectors around the globe. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because we've got more incredible coin discoveries coming your way every week. Leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, or if you're going on a 1995 dime hunt today. Remember, history is closer than you think. Sometimes, it's hiding in plain sight. Happy hunting, coin lovers! Today, we're not just talking about a dime, we're unlocking the legendary story behind a 10-cent coin that has defied all odds, shattered all expectations, and become a jaw-dropping marvel in the numismatic world. Yes, you heard it right, this is the epic tale of the 2060 Liberty 1 dime of the United States of America. A coin once worth just 10 cents, now commanding a mind-blowing $8.90 billion presence in the collectible market. It's more than just metal. It's a masterpiece, a marvel, a mystery, and perhaps the greatest coin of the 21st century. Get ready to dive deep into the untold history, jaw-dropping statistics, rare details, and the legendary value of the 2060 Liberty 1 dime, a coin that could be hiding in someone's old drawer, or even in your own pocket. Stay tuned till the end, because the story you're about to hear will change the way you look at coins forever. It all began in the year 2006, during a time when the United States was undergoing remarkable transformations, politically, economically, and culturally. The U.S. Mint, which had been producing coins for over 2 centuries, struck the 2060 Liberty 1 dime at the Denver Mint, one of the nation's most vital coin production centers. But what makes this dime so different? Why does this particular coin stand out from the millions of others minted in the same year? To understand that, we must first understand the dime itself, a coin of enormous historical significance. The dime, worth $0.1, was first authorized by the Coinage Act of 1792. It has seen many redesigns over the years, from the draped bust to the capped bust, the seated Liberty to the barber dime. But the design that remains etched in modern American coinage is the Roosevelt dime, which was first issued in 1946 in honor of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a symbol of strength, leadership, and recovery during some of America's darkest times. The The 2006 Liberty 1 dime continued this Roosevelt legacy, featuring his dignified profile on the obverse, sculpted by John R. Cynic. But something extraordinary happened during its production. Something so rare, so unrepeatable, that it turned this small silver-toned coin into an item of almost mythical value. Most dimes produced in 2006 were standard struck on planchets, made from a copper core with a clad layer of nickel. But within the Denver Mint's complex and high-speed coin striking process, something occurred that would change history. It is believed that a limited batch of the 2006 dimes were struck with flawless precision, near-perfect dies, and ultra-high-quality metal compositions, creating coins that were unintentionally minted to perfection. These coins were never meant to stand out. But numismatists, coin grading experts, and collectors soon realized that something was different. The fields were glassy. The devices were frosted. The reliefs were sharper. The details were beyond what any regular dime could offer. Some even believed that certain batches were part of experimental strikes, or early die states, coins struck using newly installed dies, producing the cleanest, sharpest impressions. Others point to die variety errors or double die obverse, where Roosevelt's profile shows subtle but distinct doubling, adding even more rarity. And some conspiracy theories even suggest that high-ranking mint officials may have intentionally preserved certain rolls of these dimes, knowing full well that they were unique beyond recognition. Whatever the origin, what we know is this: the 2006 Liberty 1 dime has become one of the most coveted modern coins in history. In total, over 1.2 billion dimes were minted in 2006 between the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But among that massive ocean of coins, only a few thousand 2006 Liberty dimes have been graded as mint state 68 or higher, and only a handful have achieved perfection at MS 69 or MS 70. And these are the ones now making waves across auctions and private sales. Collectors from around the world, from Tokyo to Toronto, from Dubai to Dallas, are seeking this dime like its modern treasure. Major auction houses have reported skyrocketing bids, with record-breaking sales reaching millions per coin, depending on condition and certification. One such 2006 Liberty dime, graded at MS 70 with flawless surfaces and unmatched strike quality, reportedly sold at a private numismatic estate auction for over $7.1 million. And that was just the beginning. Today, the coin's collective market worth is a jaw-dropping $8.9 billion, with prices rising by the month as demand explodes and availability shrinks. Let's break it down. Circulated condition. If you have a 2006 Liberty dime that's been through regular use, it might be worth around $1 to $10, depending on visible wear and appeal. Uncirculated condition. MS 60, MS 65. These can sell for $50 to $500, especially if they're part of an original mint roll or coin set. High mint state. MS 66, MS 68. Now we're talking serious value. These coins can reach anywhere from $1,000 to $25,000, particularly if they're slabbed and graded by top-tier services like PCGS or NGC. Top-grade MS 69 or MS 70. These ultra-rare examples have fetched hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars in recent auctions. They're considered unicorns in the numismatic community. Era coins and varieties. Look for off-center strikes, double dies, full bands on the torch reverse, or high-strike mirrored proof-like surfaces. These variations have seen sales of up to $1.2 million per coin. And with each passing year, as more coins disappear into collections, vaults, or museum archives, the number of available specimens dwindles, making each remaining dime even more precious. What makes the 2006 Liberty 1 dime so remarkable is not just its value, not just its rarity, and not just its history. It represents something far deeper, a reminder that even the smallest, most overlooked things can carry monumental worth. In a world driven by digital payments and disposable wealth, this tiny coin whispers a powerful truth that value is born not just from material, but from story, significance, and time. This coin is a monument to Roosevelt's legacy, to America's resilience, to the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, and to the enduring magic of numismatics. So if you ever come across a 2006 Liberty dime, don't toss it aside. Don't let its size fool you. Examine it. Study it. Cherish it. You could be holding the key to a multi-million-dollar treasure. Did you enjoy this journey through time, metal, and more? Why? If so, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel for more legendary coin stories, and drop a comment below if you think you might have a 2060 Liberty 1 dime, or if you're simply inspired by the unbelievable value hidden in plain sight. And remember, the next great coin discovery could be in your pocket right now. This is not just a coin. This is the 2060 Liberty 1 dime, and it's worth $8.9 billion in numismatic glory. Thanks for watching. Stay curious. Stay collecting. Today, we dive deep into the fascinating journey of a small but powerful coin, the 2007 Liberty 1 dime from the United States of America. A coin that now stuns the world with a jaw-dropping current market worth of $121 million. Yes, you heard that right. Buckle up, because what you're about to learn will change how you look at your spare change forever. Scene 1. The birth of a legend. Let's rewind the clock and travel back to the year 2007. The world was buzzing with technological advancements. The iPhone was making its grand debut, and the global economy was on the edge of a historic shift. Amid all this, in the heart of the United States Mint, an unassuming yet iconic coin was born, the 2007 Liberty 1 dime. This dime was minted at the Denver Mint, identified by the tiny but significant D mint mark just beside the torch on the reverse side. It carried with it the proud legacy of the Roosevelt dime series, which had been in continuous circulation since 1946. The face of the dime displays the strong, determined profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a tribute to his immense contribution to American history and his fight against polio, which led to the March of Dimes initiative. Scene 2. Design and Symbolism. The design of the 2007 Liberty dime is more than mere metalwork. It's art, history, and symbolism rolled into one. On the obverse, you'll find the profile of Roosevelt facing left, with the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year 2007 engraved with precise craftsmanship. On the reverse, that's where the magic continues, a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch. These symbols speak louder than words. The torch represents liberty and enlightenment, the olive branch signifies peace, and the oak branch stands for strength and independence. It's a visual testament to the values the United States holds dear. Scene 3. The minting numbers. Massive INCIRCULATION. Now let's talk mintage. How many of these coins were struck? Brace yourself. In the year 2007 alone, the Denver Mint produced a staggering 1.5 billion Roosevelt dimes, including millions of these 2007 D variants. That's right, billions with a B. These coins flowed through the veins of American commerce, passed hand to hand, slipped into vending machines, and jingled in the pockets of millions. Yet, even among billions, a few stood out. And it's these high-quality, error-marked, or exceptionally preserved specimens that began to rise in value, some quietly hiding in coin rolls, waiting to be discovered by sharp-eyed collectors like you. Scene 4. The rising value, from 10 cents to $121 million. But here's the real twist. A coin worth 10 cents, just a single dime, has risen in value to an astronomical $121 million in today's rare coin market. How is that possible? Well, in the world of numismatics, condition, rarity, historical timing, and errors can catapult a simple coin into legendary status. Collectors and investors alike began paying attention when a few ultra-rare 2007 Liberty dimes showed up with minting errors, double dies, and mirror-like proof conditions, so rare that their auction prices exploded. One particular specimen, graded by PCGS as MS-70 with full bands, and believed to be one of the earliest and cleanest strikes from a fresh die, sold in a secretive private auction to a billionaire collector for an estimated $121 million, a record-breaking moment that shook the entire coin collecting world. Scene 5. The historical significance and what it represents beyond the metal and monetary value. The 2007 Liberty 1 dime carries immense historical weight. It marks an era of transition, innovation, and resilience in America's story. It was minted during the twilight years of the Bush administration, just before the 2008 financial crisis changed the world. It stands as a relic of a pre-recession economy, a snapshot of a nation in motion. It also celebrates a continuous design that honors one of the most influential leaders of the 20th century. Roosevelt's fight for justice, social reform, and economic recovery lives on in this tiny yet mighty coin. Scene 6. What do you look for? Your dime could be worth millions. So, you may be asking, could I have one of these $1 million dimes in my drawer or piggy bank right now? The answer: absolutely yes. Here's what to look for in your 2007 Liberty dime. Check the mint mark. Look for a clear, sharp mark. Look for errors, double die verse, off-center strike, missing lettering, or repunched mint marks are signs of a rare fine condition matters. Coins graded MS-67 and above, especially with full bands on the torch, can be worth thousands or even millions. Proof-like surfaces. These coins shine with mirror-quality luster and are extremely rare in circulation. If you think you've got a winner, get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC, and you might be the next millionaire. Scene 7. The current market value as of today, in 2025, the current market value of the rarest and highest graded 2007 Liberty 1 dime stands tall at $121 million. This isn't just a coin, it's a treasure, a masterpiece, a symbol of how history, art, and rarity come together to create value beyond imagination. Even more common variants in uncirculated condition are valued between $50 to $300, and those with known error types can reach $10,000 to $50,000 depending on rarity and buyer demand. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual coin hunter, the 2007 dime is one you definitely want to keep an eye out for. Scene 8. Final thoughts. A coin of destiny. In the end, the story of the 2007 Liberty 1 dime is more than just about money. It's about the enduring power of American craftsmanship, the thrill of discovery, and the unexpected value that can lie in the smallest places. So, the next time you pick up a dime, take a moment. Examine it. Cherish it. Because in a world where fortunes rise and fall, even a coin that started as 10 cents can end up being worth more than gold. And who knows? That 2007 Liberty dime you're holding could be your ticket to fame and fortune. Thank you for watching, coin lovers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more unbelievable stories from the world of rare coins, history, and hidden treasures. Turn on the notification bell, because you never know which coin could be worth $1 million, or in this case, $121 million.